The Handmaid's Tales tell the story of Gilead, a totalitarian religious society created in the United States and perpetrated by fanatical religions, sons of Jacob. They took over the state, and this new regime, women become proprietors of the state. Due of the worldwide infertility crisis, few women fertile become sex slaves of the commanders, uh, married with of the elite women are infertile. These slaves are called uh, handmaids, and its only function is to bear children uh, for the commanders and their wives. Every justification provided are based on very partial interpretation and peculiar of the Bible. Women don't have uh, direct and autonomous access to the Bible as well as any other material from reading. About the main characters of dystopia, it's important to mention June, uh, Alfred, who is the narrative point of view of the novel and the television adaptation, and Emily of Glen. Uh, they, before become handmaids, they sinned according to the codes practiced in Gilead. June commit adultery with Luke, a married man who divorced uh, and later married with her. Emily was married to a woman. However, due to their fertility, they were not sent to the colonies but forced into sexual slavery. And the third standout character is Janine of Warren, who whom June met at Red Center, where they trained were or well to become handmaids. In addition to handmaids, there are the following castes in the Republic of Gilead: commanders and the wives, the elite religious, martyrs, who are maids married to graduate men lower hierarchical and represent the working class. Uh, ICE, secret police, or guardians, ordinary police, aunts, uh, responsible for the doctrination of the maids, and women, women exiled to the colonies. Uh, we can analyze how much female enslavement and exploitation in Gilead mark a sentence. Those who by their gender deserve to be degraded are cursed as if their bodies were a condemned territory. Moreover, the narrative denounces patriarchy and points out the problems of the past and the time it was writing. Think about our real life. We brought relationships with women in the past who were condemned for witchcraft simply because they were women, or nowadays, where women in some countries are prohibited of to go to school or read. And think about real life, the oppressions that occurs among women in And the novel also point to the problems of today's capitalist society, which encourages a lack of gender and class awareness, in addition to promoting female competition and obedience to hierarchies that dehumanize them, having their bodies watched and their wills controlled. This can be seen, for example, in the renewed extremist religions discourse, acting in the service of the dominant hegemony.